Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here again with Ross Benjamin, SBR contributor, and today we're going to give you a quick NHL Eastern Conference update. How you doing this morning, Ross?
All is well, Dax. I hope the same is for you.
I'm doing awesome, my man. All right, so the season is just getting started, but as always, I'm curious to know your point of view pretty much in any sport. Now, in this time, I'd actually like to know what are your top 5 contenders for this conference?
Well, let's start with the Boston Bruins as my #1 contender in the Eastern Conference. Don't be fooled by their slow start this year. This is an experienced group and a very deep team with a world-class goaltender in Tuukka Rask. They won the Stanley Cup in 2011. They lost in the 2013 finals to Chicago and finished first overall a season ago in the Eastern Conference. Pittsburgh Penguins being #2, barring a serious season-ending injury to Sidney Crosby, this team will once again be a force in the Eastern Conference. The question mark, as always with Pittsburgh, is their goaltending. Marc-Andre Fleury has a history of being very good during the regular season, but when it all counts, he seems to fold the tent up in the postseason. Tampa Bay would be my #3 team as a serious contender in the East. They were derailed the season ago when they lost Ben Bishop late in the regular season. He was unable to participate in the playoffs, and that hurt their playoff chances as they were eliminated early in the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Montreal as my #4 contender. This is a team that advanced to the Eastern Conference finals a season ago. They have a top-notch goaltender in Carey Price, a very good roster, a budding superstar in PK Subban. #5, the New York Rangers. They've got off to a slow start this season, but they've bounced back the last 2 games. And anytime you see a team that's virtually stayed intact like the Rangers did entering this year from a season ago and went to the Eastern Conference Finals last year, you have to include them as one of your contenders. So those are my 5 contenders in the East.
All right, so Ole Miss was your college football sleeper this year. Now, what's going to be your sleeper for the Eastern Conference in this case?
3 teams to take a look at here, Dax. The Columbus Blue Jackets being my #1 sleeper team. They qualified for the playoffs a season ago. They lost in 6 games versus Pittsburgh, gave the Penguins all they can handle. This team's even better this season. A very underrated roster, some very good talent, and solid goaltending with an excellent coaching staff. The New Jersey Devils is my #2 sleeper, and the Detroit Red Wings is my #3 if this team gets any kind of scoring to back up their stellar defensive play and good goaltending. Watch out come playoff time. Columbus, New Jersey, Detroit as my 3 sleepers in the East.
My man, it's a pleasure talking sports with you, Ross, and I look forward to doing it again tomorrow.
Always a pleasure to speak to you, Dax, and thank you for having me.
My pleasure to have you here, sir. And for SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.